Good morning, Master Darrin here. Welcome to your lesson on learning how to use the knife hand strike. The knife hand strike is an incredibly versatile tool if used properly. Okay, the part of our hand we're using to strike with is this part here. It can be conditioned or it cannot be conditioned. It's up to you. If it's conditioned, you need to do it carefully, slowly, and properly. It's a process which takes months to years to condition properly. You can condition this muscle in here by slowly using your dummy or some similar soft surface. Tires, sand is good, and gradually building up to getting this muscle stronger so you can break boards. So knife hand is used mainly for striking the throat area or clavicle. Okay, predominantly that's what it's for. With knife hand, you can practice it like this, against an opponent's arm, striking. You can use single hand or two hands. If you're using two hands, you're blocking simultaneously with the strike. So block, low punch coming in, block to strike. Block, so left hand press down, right hand strike, knife hand strike. Using your hips with the motion of the strike. Okay, remember, the hips come first. Hips first. So, preparation, left hand down, strike. Left hand down, press block, we call that press block. Punch coming in to the lower abdomen, press, knife hand. Very simple. On the dummy, press, knife hand. To the neck area here, knife. When you're doing on your dummy, only do it as hard as you feel you have conditioned your hand for, so you don't create damage upon your hand. You don't want to create too much damage. Strike inward, and for conditioning purposes, forward. With the twist of your hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gradually becomes quite a powerful, quite a destructive strike. So please be careful when you decide to use it. Okay, knife hand to the throat. Block, knife hand to the throat. Block, knife hand to the throat. Block, knife hand to the throat. You can hear the power on the strike. And I'm still going slow. Okay, knife hand. Remember, in Kungfu, when you do finish the strike, you're at peak relaxation. You're not forcing the hit. Relaxation is the key to increased power. So the more relaxed you are, the more we're going to flow and get those knife hands working faster. Okay, so you can strike your dummy on the neck, or you can strike your dummy on the arms. Notice how I'm blocking simultaneously with my strikes. Faster and faster, faster and faster and faster, faster and faster and faster. It's a good exercise for conditioning, as long as you are used to it. Remember, the intensity will match how long you've been doing it for. If you haven't done it for, just go slow, slow, slow. Train your body carefully and slowly to get used to that power. Remember, from the hips. So number 1 is hips. Number 2 is block and strike. Block and strike. Block and strike. Block and strike. Okay. With the knife hand is incredibly versatile. So it's fantastic for striking, but it's also fantastic for blocking. Watch how we use a knife hand block. So simply, our hand goes up like this. That's called an outside knife hand block. So it's the outside of our arm here. The outside of our arm here is doing the block. Simplest thing, looking at frontally, from here we're just going like this. Outside of the knife hand. Strike comes in, outside knife hand. But look what it does. This is the interesting thing about it. Up, turn to grab. Okay, so knife hand, up. As you turn, as your body turns, watch. So we're gaining control of the arm. If you want to do whatever you want to do to that attacker's arm. So remember, right hand up. Starting the turn now. This is where the process of chi sao comes into play. Down the opponent's arm. As you're going down the arm, we're grabbing. Now, because I'm going slow, we're turning to do the strike. Strike to the side of the face, jaw, still controlling the arm. So here. So outside knife hand to strike the face, or outside knife hand to break the arm. Your choice. Here, here. Two. Here, arm. 1, 2. 1, 2. So remember, at the point of striking, I'm at the maximum rotation of my hip. I'm completely sideways. So here, so looking front on, position, knife, rising knife, outside knife hand, grab, turn. So the power generation is huge from correct technique, small muscles. Be careful how you use it. So 1, 2. Watch the hand, the knife, rising knife hand twist, turn to the break. 1 to the break. 1 to the break. 1 to the break. So outside knife hand, turn to the hit, to the hit. Yeah, outside knife hand, turn to the hit. Outside knife hand, turn to the hit. Tiger palm to the jaw. Outside knife hand, palm. Easy stuff really, but very, very practical, but practice. You need to practice it a lot so it becomes natural. Okay? Natural, 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 natural. The outside knife hand to strike. Pretty much. Okay, so you got the versatility of the striking of knife hand, simultaneous striking and blocking. Here, 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 and here. The outside knife hand, here, block to capture. Block to capture. So striking and blocking to capture. The versatility of a knife hand block, knife hand strike. So correct use of a knife hand, 2 versions. Practice hard, practice regularly. You can use a friend or trusted wooden dummy. I urge you to use a wooden dummy. It's a bit safer, and it's also fantastic conditioning on your hands, on that particular area of your hand for the knife hand. Okay, so it's making that knife hand strong, harder and harder and harder. So when you do go for that power strike, minimum damage to your hand. Okay, thank you so much for watching. That's your knife hand strike. Best training to you.